Take D7 and you win.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how I just turned into
No.
like a mom who's like lost her way finally in the bad scene of the movie where she's broken. I want my baby. Oh, oh no.
Exactly.
Gukesh.
You
Gukesh.
can't, and that's the lack of experience speaking right there.
Yeah.
That's where it comes in. It's that it's as you said, you've been using the term sixth sense.
Yeah.
Another sixth sense that super experienced blitz players have is you can tell when you have 0.5 seconds even without looking at the clock. You just know when you have to move.
Yep. Yep.
It's like, basketball players in the shot clock, to make another popular sports reference.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Okay. Yep. Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right, we're back to the Italian. Now, remember, everybody, the one game, the first game Gukesh won in this match was on the white side of an Italian, a very different structure than the one we have here. But okay, we continue to look for a thread of hope here. We pull on that thread, just hoping there's like a prize at the end of it. At some point it gets harder to pull, and you're like, did I catch something? Turns out no, it was just slightly stuck on the angle. You got nothing. But yeah, 11-2.
Well,
Magnus Carlsen leads.
Yeah, and this is the last game before the break. Magnus driving his pawn into d4. So they have a repeat of, one of the two games that Gukesh won, that Italian game where he put his knight on d5. That was by far Gukesh's best game of the match. That was a phenomenal game.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he needed about 11 more of those games, and he's gotten 0.
Yep.
King h2, king h7. I like it.
King h2, king h7. Eye for an eye. Don't hang the f7 pawn. Magnus plays bishop e7 to prepare f5. More than likely.
Yeah, black is better here again. I mean, Gukesh is not effective on the king side, and the queen side is completely dried up. Ooh. If you have to go king g2, that's not a good sign.
Gukesh is keeping his composure. I agree with you, chat. Also keeping it fresh with that white button down there. He always looks like he's about to go be someone's best man at a wedding. Can we just say that about Gukesh? Typically looks well coiffed.
Yeah, he is very well dressed. I actually have noticed that.
Yeah.
And he's immaculate, impeccably classy, but this kind of match would get to anybody. And he's much worse again. I mean, Magnus is playing so effortlessly at this stage of the match. Oh, there's that water again. There's that Isklar.
Isklar. I see Diamond member Symphonic Knight, who's chatting on the chess.com chat directly, asking when MBL would face Magnus if it gets that far. I don't know. No one wants to face Magnus. But yes, you're asking an interesting question because MBL is the only person ever in history to beat Magnus Carlsen in the Speed Chess Championship.
And for now, it's going to stay that way. White is like dead here.
Yep.
Danny, e4 is coming next to a theater near you. And I don't see a single way to defend against that threat. If only you could bring your knight back to d2, but white is one tempo too short.
Yep. It's really true. The little things start getting you here when you're one tempo behind always, one maneuver behind, one positional blockade behind. You almost have to play g4 to kick the bishop and then put your queen on you. I can't even complete it because it feels wrong coming out of my mouth.
Well, g4, bishop takes g4 doesn't help.
He goes, oh, okay, well, there you go. I guess I unfortunately willed it into existence for Gukesh.
You did.
Danny's commentator curse strikes again.
Oh, and look at this line. Rook takes f3, queen e4, rook takes f2, and rook f8 is basically made.
My lands.
There you go. You're learning.
Getting a little sketchy around here when Danny starts making all my lands reference.
There are 0 moves.
Oh, he goes for it. We're going to see it on the board. Rook f2. Magnus finds it. Oh, he finishes in style. Oh.
And Gukesh saw that. There was just like no other moves. So he was just playing hope chess at that point.
No, it makes sense.
Gosh.
It's
what a drubbing.
It's hurting a little bit. Gukesh knows it's a halftime break. Magnus apparently didn't eat before the match started. Missed the memo on